The kitten that disappeared. John and Rosie had a kitten of their own. It was 3 months old, as black as coal, with eyes as green as cucumber. It was the merriest, lovingest, warmest little kitten you can imagine. And the two children, John and Rosie, loved it with all their hearts. And it was called Fluffy. Fluffy, darling, come here. And it always came when it heard its name. It was very mischievous and loved to hide under the beds or under the chairs and pounce at the people's toes. Fluffy loved everyone and everyone loved Fluffy. Love you, kitty, my little darling, said Rosie. Then one day she disappeared. It was the most extraordinary thing. 1 minute she was playing with the two children in the kitchen, and the next minute she was gone. John and Rosie were very worried. Where is Kitty? Where is Kitty? Asked Rosie. John was also worried. Yeah, even I cannot find it. Did you see it under the chair? Yeah, said Rosie. I saw it under the chair, but she's not there. She was really worried. Where has she gone? Because she never used to hide in such a way that they cannot find her. So, Mother, did you see Kitty? My little Fluffy? Mother said, no. Oh, she must be somewhere. She must be under the chair or under the bed. Just check it out. She will be there. And Rosie and John were very worried. They were looking everywhere. Mother, we cannot find Kitty. We cannot find Fluffy. Listen, Rosie, it's Monday morning and I have a lot to do. Laundryman must be coming, so I need to give the clothes. She collected the clothes from all over the places, and she collected the towels, bed sheet, and kept under the basket for the laundryman to collect. She had done many things like peeling up the potato, making preparation for the lunch for the children so that they can eat at the right time. And Rosie and John were very worried during that time. Fluffy, Fluffy! Oh, don't worry, darling, said Mother. She must be hiding somewhere. Then John heard the little tiny meow from somewhere. She's somewhere, said John. And the children began to look under the dresser, under the stove. The laundryman rang the bell. The mother gave him the laundry basket. She shut the door so that Fluffy shouldn't run out if she were hiding somewhere. John called again. Fluffy, Fluffy! But no matter how he listened, he couldn't hear another mew. No, Fluffy didn't answer at all. Rosie hunted the bottom shelf of the room cupboard and then in the cupboard where the newspaper were kept. But Fluffy wasn't anywhere to be found. Oh, Mother, please listen to me. Fluffy has quite disappeared, said Rosie, almost crying. Don't be silly, darling, said Mother. She must be somewhere about. She's hiding. Perhaps she has slipped upstairs and gone under one of the beds. But, Mother, the kitchen door has been shut all the time, said John. She simply must have been in the kitchen if she is anywhere. Well, she'll up all night, right? Said Mother. Don't worry, I haven't time to help you. hunt you now. But when I finish making this pudding for your dinner, I will have a look around. But I expect by that time that Fluffy will come dancing out from somewhere, she said. But do you know, she didn't. The time was passing and the Fluffy didn't appear. So when mother had finished making pudding and popped it into the oven to cook, she had looked around for Fluffy. She put down the saucer of milk and fish for the kitten and called her. Fluffy! 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 Puss, puss, puss! Dinner, dinner, dinner! Come, 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 come! But still, no Fluffy came dancing out on black, velvety paws. Rosie cried big tears. Mother! Mother! It's magic! Some fairy has taken Fluffy away. Oh, nonsense, darling, Mother said laughing. The fairies never do unkind things, darling. Fluffy may be in the garden. So they put on their coats and hunted all round the garden. No Fluffy was found. They went to the house next door. But Mrs. Brown hadn't seen the kitten at all. They went to Mrs. White's house too, who was the neighbor next door, but she hadn't seen Fluffy since the day before. Well, the children hunted and called all morning, but Fluffy was not found. They had their dinner. It was night time. And then hunted again. Darling, never mind, said Mother. Fluffy will come in when she's hungry. Mother, I don't think she ever went out, said John. I don't really. 1 minute she was playing hide and seek with us and the kitchen door was shut. I know. The next minute she had disappeared. Although Mother put a saucer of fish and milk in the garden as well as in the kitchen, no Fluffy came to eat it. It was quiet, and Mother began to get worried too. I think so, you're right. Let me check. Let me find. Maybe she's somewhere. She was very fond of little black kitten, and she could not think where it had got to. But at last she knew. There came a ring in the kitchen door. Mother went to open it, and there was a laundryman, grinning all over his red, cheerful face. In his hand he held a box.
Good morning, Mrs. Jones,
he said.
I just wanted to tell you, you had sent this to the laundry, but it seems quite clean. We wondered if you really did want it washed.
When he opened the box, then the children saw that it was Fluffy. How the children shouted and danced for joy. Fluffy! Yay! Yay! Thank God you are here! Mother stared at Fluffy in astonishment. Whatever do you mean? She asked the man.
Well, madam, when we opened your laundry basket, at the laundry we found this little black kitten fast asleep inside.
Oh, good gracious, said Mother. She must have jumped inside when she was playing hide and seek with the children, and I didn't notice her and shut down the lid. Then you took the basket away with Fluffy inside. We did hear a faint mew from somewhere. She must have been in the basket then. How glad Fluffy was to see the children again. How she danced on her four paddy paws. How she licked up her fish and milk. How she mewed and purred. What a fuss was made of her. It's a good thing that laundry didn't wash and iron Fluffy, isn't it? She did have a narrow escape.